What's up, everybody, and welcome to the channel. It's your boy Mello. Hope everyone out there is doing well. Happy Friday, everyone. We finally made it to the end of the week. I don't know about you guys, but work has gotten just kind of a lot for me. Recently got a dog, so I'm a dog dad now. Keeping up with her, has its challenges. I'm just happy it's the weekend. I'm happy I get to relax, spend more time with her, and kind of just chill out. Hope everyone had a good week, work week, or even just a good week. And cheers to the weekend. Okay, so I actually want to talk about a few topics today, and with the first one being Travis Scott. So a few days ago, Travis Scott formally asked for the 46 lawsuits filed against him to be dismissed. To me, it kind of raised an eyebrow, So let's backtrack, right? Travis held an Astro World concert that I'm pretty sure all of us have heard about. Hundreds, I believe, of people were injured with a few fatalities. I believe it was somewhere maybe around 9 or 10, do not quote me, but people lost their lives as well. Well, Travis has been sort of kind of doing damage control behind the scenes. He's offered to pay for the funerals costs of these families. From my understanding, pretty much no one is taking him up on his offer. Everyone has denied him to cover their funeral expenses. And I understand that, right? I feel like a lot of people think money could just, fix everything, right? But these were lives lost, and let's not forget the youngest life that was lost was that of a boy who was about, I believe, 8 or 9. Like, this was a young kid. So the families just aren't happy, right? And of course, so they're not happy with the money, they're not happy with him offering that, so they denied it, right? He asked to have 46 lawsuits dismissed against him, and to me that raised an eyebrow. Where's the accountability, right? On one hand, I'm hearing what everyone is saying, that this concert, it was not all of Travis Scott's fault. There's no way that he could have known that people were going to die and that people were going to this and that, right? And I get that. However, do we take a step back and look at the things that led up to it, right? Was Travis responsible for having these fans go wild or sort of riot, if you will? I guess this is sort of the issue that I have with Travis, right? I don't know if you guys recall, but a few years ago, Travis Scott had a concert in Arkansas. I don't know if you guys recall, but I believe, now don't quote me, he was either arrested at that concert or he was fined for I believe, inciting a riot. Now, the only reason this sticks out to me is because, for those of you who do not know, I was actually born in Arkansas. I live in California but was born there, so it really stuck out to me, and I was like, Arkansas, okay, of all places. So it just always sat with me. Years later, here we are at the Astro World concert. It's the same thing. Travis was inciting his fans to sort of riot or to get kind of rowdy at a concert. You may be thinking, okay, well, it's a concert. Like, what the heck are you supposed to do that, right? Again, 50,000 people, Rona. We are still in a pandemic. I don't know why people don't take this pandemic as seriously as they should. We're still in a pandemic, 50,000 people. It just wasn't smart. And you really think that he would have learned from the Arkansas concert that he had, but apparently not. My thoughts and wishes are definitely with the family. My thoughts and wishes are as well with anyone who was injured at the concert. To Travis Scott, the only thing I really want to say is I hope it all works out. I've been thinking, like, will he bounce back from this? And it's kind of crazy because I feel like we've seen celebrities bounce back from crazier things, right? I don't know, you guys. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of this whole Travis Scott situation? What do you guys think of him asking for the 46 lawsuits to be dismissed? Do you guys think that he will bounce back from this? Do you think Travis Scott will ever be able to hold another concert again? Let's move on. So the second topic is a topic that I want to talk about that actually broke earlier today. Shade Room posted that, and I'll actually insert a little screenshot of what they posted. This story is actually pretty interesting and has a few key points to me that I more so kind of wanted to focus on. So this story is about a father who goes by the name of Steevy, Franch. He posted a clip on his Instagram of his daughter twerking. Now, the public outcry came from, the daughter being young. Like, she looked no more maybe about 6 or 7, if that. The little girl looked maybe about like 5. She looked very young. I myself did not go check out the video. When I hear things that have to do with like children, or when I hear like things that have to like certain things, I don't have any interest in going to look at stuff like that. So they said that there was this little girl twerking. I didn't bother to look at the video, but I did see the screenshot, and I saw what the Shade Room posted, and I saw what people were saying. So it definitely seemed inappropriate. So backtrack, for those of you who also don't know, I attended college for 2 years, and I was majoring in ECE, which is early childhood education, child development. So I do have background and knowledge in like appropriate practices an age-appropriate thing. Twerking is not an age-appropriate thing for a 5, 6, 7-year-old. It's not appropriate for a child, right? Like, I don't want to even see a teenager twerking. I don't want to see no 15, 16, 17-year-old twerking, right? Some things are just not appropriate, and that is not an age-appropriate activity. Twerking is not. It's just not. Keep in mind, this man is black, right? And I think that's very important that I do say that, because I will bring a full circle. So keep in mind, black father. When he posted it, then I believe the mother of the child came into the comments as well. It seemed like she was more so defending the situation, saying, pretty much telling us to worry about ourselves and our own children, right? I get that, you know. I guess a part of me also doesn't, honestly, I don't care too much about this story because it's not my child. And I mind the business that pays me. I understand other people don't, but that business does not pay me, therefore I don't mind it. Then the dad came on, you know, the father of the child. He was all like, you know, no one ever pays attention to when I post any music or when I drop anything like this or like that. So, you know, the one time I post my daughter twerking, now there's like this whole like outcry, right? There's this outrage. That was sort of his whole defense. Fast forward, the father actually issued an apology. This story has not even maybe been about 10 hours old. It just dropped today. He's already issuing an apology. I will actually read that apology. First and foremost, I want to apologize to the people who my video offended. I understand why people will mistake my video as inappropriate, and I don't blame them at all from the outside looking in. Again, I apologize and not mean any harm to my child. That was a short clip of a larger clip, and in the video, you can clearly see my daughter being herself, having fun as she loves to dance. As a new parent, I felt a teaching moment. I should have given her an understanding of what she was doing and the guidance of the actions that took place. It came as a shock to me because she's never done that before, and as a parent, I will take full accountability. Parents are allowed to make mistakes. Coming from a family of musicians, dancers, and entertainers, the video was posted out of humor. We are motivated to entertain our audience. I appreciate the many people who came to me with kindness, who reached out to me privately to offer wisdom, education, and resources. Steevy, Franch. Go ahead, black brother, you go ahead. That is how you own up to your mistake. You take accountability. He apologized for it. He said he understood where he fell short. He felt to teach his daughter a teachable moment. And himself. Father shared that this is his first time being a father. You guys have to realize we are humans before we are anything, right? There is no manual to be a human. We make mistakes. That's just inevitable, right? This first time father, I understand the mistake that he made, but why are we not so quick to forgive him? You know, I actually had a chance and I scrolled through the comments. Not surprisingly to me, it was a lot of black women who were sort of tarnishing this man and sort of, you know, saying, nope, we don't accept it. Nope, that's unforgivable. How are we supposed to learn? How are we supposed to learn if we don't teach each other? And how are we supposed to move on if no one forgives us, right? I think he could not have handled that situation better. He did it quickly and he did it promptly, which is the same thing. But he did it really well, which is all I mean to say. I think we have to sort of get out of this mindset that people cannot change. You know, to me, I am not the same person that I was last week. I'm just not, right? There's something that I did last week that, you know, maybe I could have done a little bit faster, or maybe I could have done better. And now that I have went through that stage and I've learned how to do it, I could do it faster, I could do it better, right? I think that was like, you know, maybe a poor sort of compare and contrast. The whole point is we have to give people permission to make mistakes, and we also have to forgive people. Yeah, this man is a first-time father. Mistakes are bound to happen. Let's be patient with him and let's teach him right from wrong. Let's teach him why it is not appropriate for his child to be twerking. It's not appropriate on so many levels, and maybe he just didn't know those. But he actually took the time to listen to the feedback, and I feel as if he was very receptive and open to that. Like I said, hats off to you, black man. Congrats again on being a father, first-time father. Black man at that in your daughter's life. I did not have a father growing up, so the fact that you can actually own up to your mistakes and that you can take accountability and that you're looking forward to fixing those, that speaks a lot. I just want to say thank you and you know, congrats, man, and just keep doing all that you're doing. I hope you and your family well, you know, in your journey. Continue to learn, prosper, and grow. Now let's go ahead and let's move on. Last topic that I want to talk about, y'all, Jussie Smollett verdict. Child. I'm not surprised. I'm not. I knew that this was coming earlier this week when I sort of heard all the new information, like I said, that I didn't hear, such as allegedly, you know, Is it allegedly? Because he was found guilty. Child. Child. Well, damn. I guess it's not allegedly. I guess not. Him and one of the brothers that I guess beat him up and staged this whole thing, they was butt buddies. They was doing drugs in the bathhouse. Like, so much information coming out that I was not privy to that just shook me. So I was like, yep, he's probably guilty. I still kept some hope, right? I still kept some hope because I'm like, this is a black gay man. We gonna rock it out. We just gonna see. I don't know, y'all. My last video, if you guys recall, I said that because there are not a lot of black gay men, successful black gay men in Hollywood, in the limelight. Fortunately, once one of them mess up, it kind of makes it bad for the rest of us. Now that this whole, hate crime came out, that it was not a hate crime, it was actually in fact staged, I feel like people are now kind of looking at black gay men in a different light. I'm hearing that the black community feels as if this will make it harder for actual victims of hate crime to come forward and to be trusted and taken seriously and things of that nature. I don't think so, and nor do I think that we should put all of that burden on Jussie. Why is it that every time a black person does something, it's like 10 times worse and it's 10 times bad and it's this and that? You guys recall Kyle, right? Who just got off the hook for shooting and killing people in self-defense, right? He's now doing interviews. Okay, let me backtrack. I am not taking up for Jussie in any way, shape, or form. I think what he did was wrong. I will let whoever is in charge of dishing out that justice, I will let them dish it out. I guess what I'm saying is that I feel cancel culture only pertains to black people. What Jussie did was bad. However, Jussie did not hurt anybody. Let's be very clear. The only people Jussie hurt was himself, his reputation, right? Jussie did not in any way, shape, or form harm me. He didn't harm you. He didn't harm her. So let's stop trying to put all of this, whatever it is that we're trying to put on this black gay man. Kyle, on the other hand, literally killed people, right? So he literally, and not only that, you guys, he was a minor. Like, there's so many things I could say, but I guess for the sake of this video, I'll try to keep it short. He literally killed people like that, okay, right? So now he's off the hook. Not only was he not found guilty for something that he did do, that we see pictures and videos of, this wasn't staged, this was something he did, right? He's now going on interviews. He's now, doing podcasts and things like that. He's now making money. People are putting money in this murderer's pocket because that's what he is. He's a murderer. I don't get it. That's all I want to say. Yes, what Jussie did was wrong. And, let's let justice deal with that. Let's let him naturally take what's coming to him, right? I understand everyone's frustrations. I understand things like that. However, I think that we're trying to put something where it's not, and I don't want to do that. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to do that. Long story short, does Jussie still have my support? Yeah. And let me tell you why. For every black person that we lose to cancel culture, they gained about 5. Okay, let me say that again. For every black person that we lose to cancel culture, they gain about 5. Why? Because cancel culture, I feel like it only exists for black people. Where are these white celebrities in their cancel culture? They do something, and look at Martha Stewart. Right now, I don't know what she did, but I know she went to jail. And now all of a sudden I know that she's on everything else, and she's the new Betty Crocker. You got Kyle, shooting and killing folks. I guess that's just my piece, you guys. I just wanted to come on here and kind of talk about those 3 stories, and I just want to say we have to be more patient, and we have to be a little bit more forgiving with black people. We have to, because cancel culture does not pertain to white people. And we are now losing way too many black people, and they're just out here doing stuff. Let me know what you guys thought about this video down below. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, or a thumbs down if you didn't, as that's okay too, because there's always room for improvement over here. Whether you gave me a thumbs up or a thumbs down on this video, please make sure to drop a comment. Let me know what you guys thought about the topics that I covered today. What do you think about the whole Travis Scott looking to formally dismiss his lawsuits? What do you think about the new father whose daughter was twerking and he posted a video on it? And also, what do you think about the whole Jussie Smollett situation? He was found guilty. That's it for me, you guys. I hope that you guys have a good rest of your day. Today is Friday. You guys have a great weekend. Chill out, relax, enjoy it. Do something for yourself. You know, just take care of yourself, all right? But whatever it is, y'all be safe out there. I already know. I'm going to catch y'all on the next video, all right? Peace.